Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And in today's video, I'm going to go over some of my more recent product fails I've had in my life. I have skincare, nail polish, makeup products. I tried to make these videos once I accumulate a decent amount of products, so I think I have 9 products to talk about today. If these products are products you love, products that work for you, this is not to be an attack on your personal preferences. These are just products that personally did not wind up working out for me for one reason or another. I will explain why during this video. So if you guys are interested in seeing and hearing about why some products have not worked out for me lately, then keep on watching. Let's go. Okay, the first product I'm going to talk about is an SPF product, and this is from the brand Color Science, and this is their Daily UV Protector Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen. Now, I've heard really good things about the brand Color Science. However, I'm going to show you in a second. I usually can make an SPF work, even if it's maybe a little drying. I can usually make it work. I tried so hard to use this full product up, but it got to the point where it really was just messing with my makeup to the point where I couldn't use it anymore. I'm just gonna pump it out so you can see the texture of it because it's disgusting. Ready? What? It's like a rock. And it does not, well, it is tinted obviously, but it's like chunky. Can you I'm trying to see if you guys can, if the camera's gonna pick up like the texture of it. It's so hard to blend in. Oh my God, it's just nasty. I don't know how to describe the words to describe this SPF, except it is nasty. And I tried and it never would blend in because it's a chunkier material. I don't know. I really do not enjoy this. I do not recommend. The next product is a facial moisturizer. I was gifted this facial moisturizer specifically from the brand, and this is from Erno Laszlo. One of my biggest issues with the brand in general is not only that they are exorbitantly priced products, but they use a lot of fragrance. This is their Hydrotherapy Gel Cream. I tried really hard to just work through this one, but it got to the point where the fragrance was way too intense for me. So you can see, I made a dent in this. I used a bunch, but it literally smells like perfume. And it is it is called a gel cream, so it's a little bit thinner than what I would typically like out of a moisturizer. So it was like a texture that I don't prefer, and this scent that was so overbearing that I just had to stop. I think I'm gonna pass this along to a family member. Maybe Scott will use it, I don't know, because it's already open and it's contaminated because it's an open jar, but this one was a big no for me. The next product is a facial cleanser. I try to just use a facial cleanser if I open it up. Even if it's not my absolute favorite consistency, I still will use it up. This one, however, was a no-go for me. So this is from the brand called Canna Bliss Organics. So I actually was gifted this from the brand last year at Ipsy Creator Day, and this is their foaming cleanser. I love foaming cleansers. I was so excited to use this. Foaming cleansers tend to be my favorite over a more gel-based cleanser. It's just what I prefer on my skin type. Let me try to, okay. Definitely foaming, definitely foaming. But there is a grittiness to it. It's so subtle. It's such a subtle grittiness, but it almost felt like there was little pieces of sand or something in it when I would wash my face with it, to the point where I was like, this is feeling like a borderline physical exfoliant. And it says here, natural formula infused with vanilla and orange, softly cleanses without drying for a refreshed, glowing complexion. Your skin will feel soft, hydrated, and beautifully revived for all skin types. It says it's gentle enough for every day. To me, this was gritty, and I knew that it was not going to be good for my skin to use a gritty facial cleanser. So I was really bummed out by that, and I have no idea why it felt like sandpaper on my face when I would use this cleanser. The next product, I think, came in an advent calendar I got last holiday season, and this, I would say, out of everything we're going to talk about today, is my biggest flop. This is from Kapari, and this is their coconut oil deodorant. Okay. I know that there are people who are very strongly for natural deodorants. I am not one of those people. That's just not how I am. I have talked to even my OBGYN. She said no problem using aluminum deodorant. It smells nice. It smells all coconutty and fresh, and first of all, did not reduce any of the stench for sure, but for the first time in my entire life, I got a giant rash in my armpits from using this. Something I have never experienced before, so that was fun. I've tried natural deodorants in the past, and I just have found that they didn't really work for me. But this one was a special kind of special that gave me giant red rashes in my armpits. So yeah, this was like the biggest no for me. And I've actually heard other people have had the exact same experience with this. So like, I know it's not just me. Like, I don't typically get rashes like that from products. And I don't usually have a reaction to products with coconut oil in them. So I would just not. I don't know. I would just not. Oh, also, I will make sure to link my makeup I'm wearing down below. I have not been the greatest at that lately, but I will make sure to do that. Also, if you like my maternity top, I got this one on Amazon. I can link it down below too. All right, next I want to talk about nail polish. So I got this from Grove Collaborative. I wanted to try one of their nail polish brands, and this is the brand Terra, and I bought their white nail polish, and to me it just isn't that great. I wanted like an easy one coat white, and I felt like with this I needed to build up like 3-4 coats to get opacity, and I feel like you could get better nail polish elsewhere for just something as simple as a basic white. So I wanted to give it a go and see if I liked the brand, to see if I could recommend it, but this Terra brand, it just did not impress me. Don't recommend. All right, let's start talking makeup products. First thing we can talk about is this makeup sponge. You may have seen me use this in a first impressions video. This is from Hank & Henry. I did receive this in PR in a BoxyCharm, and it is one of those sponges where even when you wet it, that is what it feels like on your face. Like, this is dry, so it's a little bit less dramatic, but it's so hard. I have tons of makeup sponges from higher end brands, from drugstore brands, and none of them are anywhere as aggressive as this one. I would not recommend this. Now, this set came with like a tinier concealer sponge. That one was fine because I don't typically, my concealer, I'm more like gently touching under my eye. This I just would not recommend. I did not enjoy it. Now I can talk about an eyeshadow palette. This one came broken in the mail, but that's beside the point. So I ordered an eyeshadow palette from Black Radiance, and I did not realize that it's like, is it a sister brand of Wet n Wild? Because it has very similar like packaging to Wet n Wild. So I think if I had known it was in the realm of Wet n Wild eyeshadows, I don't think I would have bought it because I personally don't like Wet n Wild eyeshadows. However, this is called the Box of Chocolates palette. These shades all blended together into one color, no matter what I did when I used it. Maybe this is more, like, I don't think this is supposed to be like an advanced eyeshadow palette. It's like a $5 eyeshadow palette. So I didn't have like the highest expectations, but I at least thought like the colors were all gonna look different. But honestly, they all blended into the same exact color, and it was so muddy looking. This palette alone made me not want to try the brand at all ever again. So I just would not recommend this. The last two products I'm going to talk about are mascaras. Now, granted, I'm pretty picky when it comes to mascaras, but we all have our things. First I'm going to talk about is Lash Princess. I know I've talked about this before, but I just wanted to put it in a fails video so I can say my piece and be done with it. I really like the waterproof version. I like it a lot. For me, honestly, I really like waterproof mascaras. I really like tubing mascaras. Like, I'm very particular when it comes to my mascaras. This is the False Lash Effect mascara from Essence, and for me, it just flakes a lot throughout the day. I have that problem with many mascaras. That's why I'm so picky. I've heard some of you also have had the same issue with this mascara. I am not alone with this. I know for some people, it's their absolute holy grail mascara. For you guys, I say congratulations. I wish I had that same experience because I would love to love this. Like I said, I do like the waterproof version. I feel like it works really well for me. I know not everyone likes a waterproof mascara. I also really like the Volume Stylist from Essence that comes in a purple tube. Just for me, this one was not my friend. Okay, one last product to talk about, and this is from Grande, and this is their Grande Drama Intense Lash Thickening Mascara with Castor Oil. This mascara is horrible. I literally only used it once because I hated it that much. I sat here and built up 4 coats of this mascara. Four coats. and none of it showed. It was like, I understand that it has this like castor oil, so like I couldn't figure out if it's just like a lash conditioner that just conditions and like puts the castor oil on, because like it didn't do anything as far as like mascara. Like today, for example, I'm wearing the Ilia Limitless Lash Mascara, and this is 2 coats. I probably could have settled with one, but I decided to go in with 2 coats. 4 coats, and you couldn't see anything. And I was just like, where's the mascara? I don't get it. So there you have it. Those were my recent product fails I've been having. I like to wait until I get a bunch, just because I think it's fun to make these videos every quarter or so of the year. Let me know if you guys have tried any of these products and did they work for you, because I know we're all different. I watch videos where people see products that don't work for them, that work for me. We're all different. We all have different faces, different preferences. That's just the world. And I know people get easily offended when people don't like the products they love, so no offense. And yeah, that is it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.